Hi guys, welcome to Last Bastion's live stream, and it is Blood Skies, and I'm back. 3 weeks gone. Been too long. Do apologise. You have to put up with Matt here by himself, bless him. But I have heard we've had some people come in to help you out, which you've been very grateful by the looks of it.
Yeah. It was only Jack.
It
was a good laugh though. It was a lot better than me just sitting here going, talk to myself.
Yeah. Talk to yourself, got no friends. But anyway, so
although somebody did watch the SPQR and found it very
informative. That's good then.
Nice. And they did notice that I was by myself, and they thought I did really well.
Good. That's why you want to know.
Playing myself.
As you do in these videos.
I'm not sure they saw the right video, to be honest.
Last Bastion after hours kicking in there.
So yeah.
So yes, we've got our sponsor Vimto here, the last can. So we have to buy some more for next week. But yes, we are doing Blood Skies. Matt did do this last week. He did make a little mistake with the boom chips, but as a result, we are going through it again, and we are playing.
I mean, it wasn't really a game changer.
No. Oh, that's such a lie there. Yeah, so what was it? We're correcting the boom chips for tonight, and hopefully playing a bit better.
I'll still probably mess up.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, whenever me and Matt do play a game, we have the habit of getting like one round of fighting that lasts for half hour because we can't kill each other. Hopefully, that's not going to be the problem tonight. Should be nice, quick, and easy, and fun, which this game is.
And we're going to be using the action card hand.
Yep.
Which is what I discussed at the end of the last video. Going,
now, Matt does say in the last video and at the end, unfortunately, the last 10 minutes were cut. This because we ran a video feed. There was audio, but we cut it short, so that you don't actually know about. But never mind. We are using the cards today. So I shall change the camera angle. I'm playing the Axis today. Matt's playing the British, the Spitfires. So I shall go around to the other side of the table, change camera angle, and we'll get cracking. Cheers. Did the best man win?
You're not going to say that when you find out some rules.
No.
Such as my Spitfires go first.
Right enough, I knew that anyway because it's to do with speed, isn't it?
Indeed.
So,
how high your pilot is on ecstasy.
So, camera angle. That might actually be spot on. Matt's still trying to get his head in there. So, you don't actually have to worry too much there, Matt. Your head's in quite lovely.
There will be no glare.
Because Matt's shiny head ain't in the way. So, I'll see, there we go. That is the table all sorted. So, we've got a nice playing table today, so hopefully you'll be able to see everything a bit better. Now we have clouds.
We have clouds.
Now, with these clouds, I believe you were saying you can fly through.
You can.
But something happens to you if you do fly through.
You go from whatever state you're in to neutral.
Yep.
And you cannot perform actions. But then you can't be shot at.
I take it when you say can't perform actions, you can still move.
Yeah, no. Your movement is like a said thing.
Yeah.
So actions like shoot, outmaneuver, climb.
And climb, yeah.
You can burn advantage in clouds. So you can go down to being
from advantage
disadvantaged, from neutral to a disadvantage to gain extra speed. Or an extra turn.
Doing that then. So we are starting up. The way we start up is, I believe,
leading. I hate YouTube for all the adverts now.
I know, it's annoying, isn't it? Thankfully, you do get some online radios where if you actually send in your email, you don't actually get any adverts. So that's not too bad. So setup, I believe, is both roll a dice. Lowest result sets up first.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, I ain't got no chance of beating that one, have I? So you're... Oh!
For once, the one actually works in your favour.
So
you put a plane down first of your choice.
now, with this as well, there is no set deployment area. So, example, in quite a few games you play, you can set up in this first section here, the first 12 inches or so. I think that's 12 inches, I'm not too sure. I'm very bad at inches. This is not the case. I can set up wherever I want on this board. But once I've set up one plane, if Matt sets up another one, he's got to be at least 18 inches away from one of my guys. So, start up. Now, I do have 2 cards to play during deployment. One of them is receive 2 additional planes. I can't do that because Matt's not giving me extra planes. But what we're going to be doing is, once I lose 2 planes, I'm going to have 2 planes come in on reserve. That makes up for the 2 that I should have.
Without bullets.
Without bullets, yeah. Firing blanks. So, on top of that though, the other one I've got is another one that plays during deployment and says remove up to 2 cloud markers of my choice from the table. So, I can do that during any point of my deployment. So, start off with my high skill pilot.
Ooh, showing your hand.
Yeah.
That's like playing your poker and like just saying, hey, I got 4 aces, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, 18 inches, please, my friend. I don't know, I wasn't supposed to that just at this point.
Showing your hand as well, are you? Sorry.
I'm gonna drop from the cloud cover!
Take measure, please. Oh, I see ya. Putting the tape measure at 19 inches, thinking I won't recognise.
No.
No. 18. Next one. Oh no, that's only 16 inches away. Yeah, that's 18.
That is literally like the maximum.
Yeah, you can't go any further than that, so that's just on the board edge there.
What I'll do is I'll signify it with that being there and that being there, straight line down there.
Yeah.
Wow, would you believe it?
What?
That's 4 feet. That's more or less right, yeah. So on a 4x4 now.
So,
4x4!
take measure.
La 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 la. So we've just been sent a YouTube link. Hopefully it's not one of them that just hacks you.
Don't click on it.
Oh yeah.
Where is it from?
Razor Shark.
No.
Drachmere.
Right, so what, he sent you a message?
What's
What?
this?
Did he send it to the Facebook page?
Personal.
Personal. In that case it's okay then because you know the person. So yeah.
Unlike the older people who thought I'd been hacked the other day when I went, hi guys, I'm getting in Kings of Rotherham and I need some help to raise deposit. And they all went, oh, Matt's been hacked. And I was like,
No.
This, I immediately Jack sent a message to Sean like, has Matt been hacked or is this for real? And I was just like, This isn't real, guys. It's me. It's the weirdo.
Of all the things to be hacked for as well, and it being about wanting to buy a business.
Yeah, I want to buy a business. Send me money. Well,
actually, yeah, I can see how it could still be.
But there was no bank account information on it. Not like, hey, send money to this bank account. It was just like, get in touch if you want any details. So, yeah. People are funny.
Whoops.
Oh, it's like that, is it? He was facing forward.
And you did put him exactly 18 inches, didn't you?
Nearly.
Nearly. Well... No, you must be back that way, because that's 18 inches from there. Yeah.
Shut you down, mate.
So, over to you. So really, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know you've got 5 as well. Counting.
Wow.
How can that be 18 and that way? Because it's part of the circle. That's how.
Part of a circle.
Yeah, it's the radius.
So right now.
So Drake has actually put. I'm guessing the Kickstarter isn't up yet.
Kickstarter got turned down by Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Even though I copied it from somebody else's Kickstarter, more or less exactly, same style and everything.
Yeah.
I sent it to review and it got turned down. So
No. Oh well.
the Kickstarter is going to be like a manual thing I do, I think, where I just take all the information off the Kickstarter and just say, hi guys, I'm doing this, these are the things that are up for grabs to raise money.
So I can remove.
And I'll do that after the stream tonight.
So I can remove 2 clouds as the clear skies.
Mm-hmm.
So remove those 2. Yeah. Now, I believe we've got a roll to see.
We do, and it was. I did have it, but I opened on. Here we go. So on a 5 or 6, you are advantaged. On a 3 or 4, you're neutral. On a 1 or 2, you're disadvantaged.
Alright, so
You have very poor parents.
D3 basis, then isn't it?
Yeah. Do yours first, going up, and I'll do mine going round.
So start on that one. That is
Neutral.
a 4. That's neutral. That one. That is disadvantaged.
Go on, your ace is just disadvantaged. Neutral. Oh! Yeah, baby.
Alright, and 3 over there. That is a disadvantage. Yeah.
Right, so mine. Neutral. Neutral.
Disadvantage. Oh.
Neutral. Neutral.
Neutral.
But I'm going to play radar support.
But.
I've seen you coming. I saw the video.
Yeah.
Make a manoeuvre test for each friendly plane. Any that score a success automatically start the game advantaged.
So your manoeuvre test is.
Manoeuvre test is the agility of the plane, which is mine's 3, plus pilot skill. So that plane
What's
is
your pilot skill?
4, 5, 3, 3, 3.
Okay, so how many dice are you rolling then?
7
7 dice.
for that guy.
Oh, I see, yeah.
He starts advantage.
Now, Matt is needing a 6.
A 6 is
What's
a pass. This is now my Ace. No, he's shit.
Oh.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He still starts disadvantaged. Disadvantaged. And
Ooh.
he's starting advantaged. So, we start with any plane at advantage.
Yep. Then it's the pilot skill and speed.
So, advantage planes.
We've got
2, my 4, your 4, well 3 actually, my 4, your 4, my 3.
Yep. So I've got 1, which is a 4.
So, mine trumps you on speed, so I'll do mine
your
first.
4 is going first.
I am going to... I'm going to burn my advantage to move 6.
Because your normal movement is...
And my normal movement's 7. So my plan is to come up your arse, shoot you down.
Burning advantage gives you...
So burning advantage takes you down, and it means you can make a 180-degree turn, or you can get an extra...
Add 6.
Add 6 to your move. So I'm going to add 6 to my move. You do that now, before you do your movement.
Yep.
Then I'm going to take a full move and hope that I get within range. I don't think I am, you know.
Well, we're supposed to draw cards.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Is it just the one card?
Did you shuffle them? It's
Yep.
3.
Right, hang on. Don't drop, put them back in.
Why?
Because cut each other's deck.
Got some scissors.
Yeah.
What cheating?
I know, it just makes it a bit more less cheaty, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. Right, okay.
Okay, right, so hopefully after that I'm going to go advantaged again as an action and then shoot. Double check I'm doing this right by looking at the rule book. Hello, pilot action, shooting is a pilot action.
Yes.
So I am a neutral and I'm going to attempt to shoot you.
Is it just in?
Barely in, that is fractions. So, I'm in the rear, which means I get 2. I get to shoot you with 1 firepower plus pilot skill 4. And I need to get a 6, which is a hit on you.
Right.
Not a hit.
Oh.
Bullets have whizzed by you. Now it's your pilot skill 4 guy, and I put a to save confusion in the future. Everyone gets one of these because obviously I've gone down to neutral.
Yeah.
So we don't confuse and do them again.
It's basically the activation mark is what they're called.
Yeah. Activation marker, mate.
So, I've got a movement of 7. So.
I took a bit of a risk there. I was going for like trying to get a boom chit on you first, but
You got the. I'm going to turn and should have
caliber.
Yeah. So I've got a movement of 7.
So the minimum you can go is 4,
Yeah. But.
and the maximum is 7.
So. 7. Now. I'll show this ruler to you. If you notice, a bit funny there, your front of your base goes there. And if I'm moving 7, I'm putting the back of my base on that curve there. That's how it works. So, do that to 7. So that's where that one's going. Then, I'm going to turn. On the last part. This one. Little template there. You've got little front notches on these planes with those little triangles. So you line it up with one, then you rotate the plane, to the other triangle. So, that is rotated. I'm at advantage, so I didn't shoot you. So, movement, shooting. Should hopefully be. Oh! Just out, just out.
Wow.
So I can't shoot you. Unfortunately, you need to move in straight lines as well, so there's no way I could have rigged that either.
No, if you'd have been able to turn halfway through your move, you could have.
Which probably would have been a better way to say, yeah, if I'd actually done 4 inches forward, turn, then rest forward, then yeah. So, next is Matt's advantage planes, which you have 1.
I'm just going to do a normal move with him. You put your thingy marker on him to say he's done.
Yep. Good point.
He's not going to do much, just fly in. He's done. Okay, over to you. No more for you, so now we're on neutral.
Yep, we're on neutral now. Now,
so my ace, your 3, my 3.
so I'll start off with your ace.
My ace, mate. My ace is gonna burn the advantage. No, he's not. He's just gonna fly. Make a slight turn to there. I believe the lines on these, if your arrow's pointing straight forward and you turn it in line with the ruler, middle line, you do a 45 angle.
Well, is way to check it is right as well.
Yep. So that is another way of turning.
Yep, okay.
I'm going to go to advantaged.
So, marker. So it's gone.
This is one of the things we always forget, these markers.
Yeah.
Over to you.
So I'm starting next neutral, which would be the ace, which is a 5 side. Ruler, please. Bob. Got a movement of 7. These are all 7 movements, so I'm going to say it's minimal of half, rounding up, before you can turn.
Yeah.
So,
Well, minimum half, and then once you've turned, that is your movement.
right.
As soon as you turn, unless you've got a special card for it.
So I will turn because at the end of the day I've got that coming at me. So I'm on the 4 mark, and you say I turn.
In line with the straight line, up the middle of the ruler.
See, I'm looking there. So it's just the line on the edge, yeah? I'm going for.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the middle line.
Yeah, because basically if you do
So it
that
runs through.
yeah. If you do that anyway, that's if that is 45 degrees anyway, yeah. You just keep those lines in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there we go. So that is the 4 inches and the turn. Then climb. Yeah. So that's that one done. Skadoosh. That's over to your pilot skill 3 neutral.
Hmm.
Is that you can't? Can you shoot someone on the same level as you, or do they need to be?
No, you've got to be advantage to neutral and neutral to disadvantage.
Yeah, you got to be the level up, don't you?
So, I'm going to play tight turn. I can make a 45 degree turn at any point in my movement, not just at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do an immediate turn before I move and go that way.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to climb for advantage. It's discarded into a discard pile, and I can gain it back on a pilot test at the end of the thing.
So,
We may as well do it now. To be honest.
activation marker.
I think it's the end of activation. So, activation, and see if the card goes back into my hand, into my thingy.
Now it's on a.
It is on a 6 dice, and I roll on a 6.
Well, that don't count. They're rolling for that.
So I've lost that card.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So that one it did roll on foot was a 6, but never mind.
That's completely gone now.
So now it's my neutral
My
next.
neutral, which is that guy over there that you're on.
So, ruler.
You're on.
Ruler pad.
You're on me.
So this one. Need to move. So we'll go to four inches. Rotate and climb. There you go, that's that one done.
So now I'm on the disadvantage lot.
Yep. Which is you going first.
That's my last play, and I won't bother with a thing for him. Just seems pointless.
Well, I've got two. So, starting off with my ones then, because we're now on a disadvantage, that's slightly annoying. Take my ruler if you be so kind.
It looks more like a dogfight now.
Starting to, isn't it?
When you start off normally in like a formation, you meet in the middle and have a bash, and then it's like split off and break off. I think this actually makes it more tactical.
We'll go to 4, because at any rate you're going to get shooting. If I do that, there we go. That there's gone. The next one will go for you. It'll be a full 7. Turn. And neutral. There we go. So that is first turn.
First turn done. Remove your markers.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 1. Cards go back into the thing and shuffled, I believe you said. As I believe Matt did say something about actually at the end of each turn your cards aren't going back into your deck and then you redraw. Bum, bum, bum. So what have we got?
Oh, right.
Cool.
So
Fine.
once you've used a card, I didn't see this, but once you've used a card,
Yeah.
you roll to see if it's retained and put back into your deck.
Yeah, which you've done.
No, retained in your hand.
Ah. So it gives you a chance of actually keeping that card in your hand then.
And then you draw replacements for the ones you used. So you always have 3 each time. So I should have drawn another card.
To knock it back up to 3.
Knock it back up to 3.
So, what to do
At the
now then?
end of each game turn, players can discard any remaining action cards if they want, and draw replacements. When the action deck runs out, reshuffle all the discarded cards to rebuild a new action deck. Oh right, so that's discarded rather than burned. So that's my discarded one, rather than my retain. So, yeah.
So, right, okay.
A little bit complex, but not so much so complex.
So, at the end of turn now, I'm quite happy keeping these 2 cards. I want to get rid of this card, so that gets discarded then, yeah?
Yeah.
It does not go back to the deck, and I draw a new card. That is right, yeah?
That is right.
So, which is quite amusing, considering I've just discarded 1 card for the exact same card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lol. So we start our next turn.
Yeah.
My 5 is advantaged.
Yep.
Your 5 is advantaged. You've got a 4, a 3, and I've got 2 3s over here. So it'll be my 5 first, followed by your 5, followed by your 4.
Yep.
I'm going to try and take him out of the sky if I can. So I'm going to fly 7.
Whee!
And do a turn. Not a full turn, just there. Puts me in your side arc.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that will be
So,
nice.
you're on the side arc, which is meaning...
Meaning, rather than using my shooting skill, I use my speed skill.
Yep.
My speed is 7, so that's 7 dice for shooting. And, plus my pilot skill, which is 5. So I actually need 12 dice. So,
Oh, you've not got enough. Oh, no. Hang on, do you want to use some of these?
nasty scum. Don't matter, I've got 2 crits anyway.
Yep.
So what that means is you roll 1 less defense dice.
So,
And, more importantly, that's a boom chip for your side.
so
Boom boom.
1 boom chip, alright. Now,
Put it on your pilot card so we don't get mixed up with like having all these tokens on the table.
right, now, for 1 less defense dice, how many defense dice do I get?
So you get your agility or maneuverability plus your pilot skill. So that would be 6 normally, but I've got a critical, which means you will be on 5 now.
Well, okay, you just said it. Oh, yeah, because he's 3 and. Yeah, so it's on 5 dice then, yeah?
Yeah.
And 2 crits, that's what I need to defend against.
Just 1 success.
Just 1 success.
Yeah, just 1 success defends it.
Defends against 2.
Yeah, I mean, I could have rolled all 10 sixes and it's still only.
Oh.
That just shows how hard you've hit them.
Yeah.
So if you roll more than 1 6, you've got a good hit, which was 1 less defence.
Right. So, 6s. There you go.
Saved.
There's a 6.
Yeah, so it's fine.
But do I go to disadvantage as you shot at me?
No, because you haven't failed. If you failed it, you would go to a disadvantaged state.
Yeah. Okay, so next then, it is my number 5. Advantage. So, you want to put your marker on it? And I'll have the ruler, please. So we'll do a 7 and a 10. Get your square one. So that, I'm definitely in range to shoot, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've got my maneuverability, no, my shooting and my pilot skill, yeah? So my shooting is 1, because that's the top icon. And then pilot skill of 5. So
now, there's an interesting thing that we did get right last week.
What's that?
Which is, when you're flying head on, the plane you're shooting at gets to shoot back.
Yep.
So I will be getting a retaliation shot after I've done my saves and stuff. Doesn't matter if I'm disadvantaged or neutral or even being shot out of the sky.
So, 6 dice then. Needing
Six dice, needing 6s.
So, I've got a 6 there.
Yeah.
Skadoosh.
So I'm on 6 dice for my saving, because I'm pilot skill 3 and a maneuverability of 3.
And
I've not saved it, so I go down to being disadvantaged.
Yep.
Take a boom chip because you've hit me. And I get to fire back with 4 dice.
Will you back Gabe to as you just become disadvantaged?
For head on, yeah. You can even do it if you get shot out of the sky, which is a bit weird. And he doesn't get a hit, obviously because he's just been blown to smithereens.
Now, with this game as well, I think you covered being destroyed last week, didn't you? After being disadvantaged, if you get shot again, then you're out.
Yeah. You're gone.
So, that was that one.
Okay.
Next is my
You're 4.
next advantage, which is a 4. Oh dear, Matthew.
If you were in range at this point, you could shoot him before you move.
I know, but I'm just out what one.
Just thought I'd remind you.
So, I do apologise because I'm going to be right in the way of this. So,
Big face.
oh. Ooh. Thank you, Matt.
Get it wrong, otherwise you look flying off the table.
Well, that's it, isn't it? So, there's that. 10 into that. Alright, remove. And that still puts me in the offside arc. So, I'm going on my speed, aren't I? Which is 7. And my pilot skill, which is 4. So, I need 1 extra dice. So, I will be annoying and borrow one of yours.
Like Santa's little helper, you need elf dice.
Yes.
Since you're German. Oh, look at that 6 I rolled.
I know.
Shame it wasn't for any of my rolls.
So, on your side then, needing a 6, I will laugh if the only 6 I get is
mine.
With your dice. So, I've got
A critical.
3. 3 6s.
So that means I go down to being a 7 to a 6.
So, we've got from Drake as well, there seems to be a distinct lack of backup.
I mean, you are flying at 300 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh!
So now you're disadvantaged. Oh, and a boom chip as well.
So, yeah, that's fun. So my advantage 3s.
I'll go in next.
So I'm going to do this guy first.
I believe you can't end your movement next to one of yours as well, can you?
No. So... I think I'm going to use tight turn.
Yep.
And I'm going to fly up beside him. Like that.
Yep.
Then I'm going to try and outmaneuver your ace. So that is at neutral next turn. But to do that, it requires you to take an outmaneuver test, which is your manoeuvrability plus your pilot skill, and you need a 6 to pass.
So with this then,
It's a long shot.
so
but it's worth doing.
outmaneuver is when you have a plane that's more advantaged than you are, and you're within how much?
9. It says 9 inches, but that's approximately 9 on here. But it,
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah,
if I'd done it by 9 inches, I would have actually been in range on that.
Yeah.
For that guy there.
So what this means is that I'm taking a test. If I fail it, I'm becoming neutral.
Would have been better to have done it on him because you'd have had less dice. But I want him to be disadvantaged. Well, I want him to be down next turn so I can fly in and shoot him.
So with this then, I am going on Usain pilot skill.
Yeah.
And my
Manoeuvrability,
which is 3. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8 dice, needing a 6.
I've managed to fill these quite a lot, so I'm hoping you will.
So,
Nah,
I've got that 6, I've passed it, I'm still good.
Okay, so my next neutral.
No, your next
my next
advantage.
Advantage is that guy over there.
Token.
So that guy over there is going to burn his advantage.
So he's now neutral now.
He goes neutral now. What I'm going to do is move.
Can't go at that angle, can you?
Well, we need to see if I get tight turn back. Who was it used it? That guy. Yeah!
Tight turn back, yeah.
A little. So I can use it.
No, that's the reason. Haha.
I'm going tight turn to go in the middle of you guys. And then go to advantage. And just fly between you. Do that whole. And go sideways. Do I get it back? No.
So now, in order for me to get this little Spitfire here, I need to do a 180. If I was to do a 180 maneuver, I would lose my advantage.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, for Matt to do the same thing as well, he'll lose his advantage. So now we're on to my normal advantages. Marker. So, for that, I've only got one at number 3 advantage. Here. So you've got the burn advantage. I can either manoeuvre, turn up to 180 degrees at any point. That is burning my bit. Well, I won't be able to shoot you because you'll be advantage. I'll be neutral. So
No, I won't.
what?
I won't be advantaged.
So
If you do it right, it won't be anyway.
So go to 4, turn around for the 180, so neutral. That should put me up your behind and counts me as tailing, I believe. And that will knock
I
you
go down to doodads.
disadvantaged.
Yep.
So that is always a good tactic to use if you can get up behind someone up close.
You do get more move, by the way. It's 180 at any point during your move.
So I can still do the rest of my movement, which would be a 3.
And after the turn, you can continue your movement.
So come right up your arse then.
Right, neutral.
Neutrals, I've got 3s, you've got no neutrals.
Nose.
Oh dear.
3s and nose.
So, just me then, isn't it? Believe we've got a plane there that's disadvantaged. Oh dear. So, we'll see if we can get in then.
Okay. You won't.
No, because I've got a 45 degree turn. And I need to move at least 4.
Which will probably put you on top of number 5.
4 will put me, no, it won't.
It will. Because you won't be able to actually place him.
No, base will just be, I overlap that in there.
So you get to go full.
So, we'll go for full 7. Do a 45 degree turn. That puts me there. The question is, will that put me?
It would put you in range if you didn't want to climb.
Now, I'm not climbing because I'll be able to shoot that.
Okay.
Does mean we're shooting each other.
Yeah.
So, starting off then, pilot skill of 3. The shooting is 1, so that's 4 dice. So, on a 6. Boom, there's that 6. So really with that one, I've ended up with less attack dice, Matt's ended up with more defence dice.
So he's gone and he gets a shot at you before he goes.
Yep. It's a boom chip, you put that third boom chip on there, haven't you?
I did. I got a hit.
You hit.
I did put another boom chip on. Fine.
So
this is when you now fail.
with that then, I've got the 3 for manoeuvrability and 3 for the skill. Oh, excuse me. I've only taken 1 boom chip, is that right?
I believe so.
So,
And if it isn't, I should have checked.
but it's whenever you get shot and
Oh yeah, so you've got a second boom chip now.
it's whenever you get shot, yeah? Or is it-
Whenever somebody hits your plane, you get a boom chip.
and that's without defending against or defending.
Oh yeah, you just blown a plane up, so it's another boom chip.
Do you want to check that if it's a successful defence you get shot at?
No. As long as you, because what we did wrong the other week,
Yeah.
the game lasted like 2 hours because we were like, well, I've saved it, so I've not got a boom chip. So it's 1 boom chip every time you hit,
Yeah.
and a boom chip every time you shot down.
So that counts. Whenever you get shot, you go into disadvantage, don't you? So I've only got no planes in disadvantage, so I should only have 1 boom chip then.
So I got 1 hit.
Yeah. Who was that on then?
Somebody. I think all I when I came in, wasn't it? We could watch the video back and have a
Yeah,
look.
we'll do. But anyway, so 6 dice.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You killed him. You killed Bob.
So that would mean I've got a 2nd boom chip now, yeah? So that's good then.
He did die, but he went out fighting.
Yeah.
Although you've doubled up on boom chips now. 1 more boom chip on me and I'll bug out and go home.
Yep.
Because it's got to be more than your current planes. So that's interesting. And having that card and getting 2 more planes at the start actually would have put you on 7, which means you would need 8 before you bug out.
So really the Germans have kind of come up on top of that card, haven't they?
Yeah, but they did send like hundreds of planes. So that was good.
So I still have 1 neutral plane.
You do.
So he's going to have some fun. He's going to go
Oh, the music finished.
7. Then he's going to turn 45. And he's going to go advantage. There we go.
Does anyone have a charge out?
So with that then, it is left over to your disadvantage.
My disadvantage, which is that number 4. So he is gonna. Go 7. Go to neutral.
Now, that is climbing advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to see if he's 12 inches away from any of my planes?
Oh no, it's climbing for neutral. Rather than climbing. Is it climbing for advantage? Is that what it's called, or is it climbing to advantage? Climbing for advantage. So yeah, 12 inches. I am. You're gonna try and shoot me.
I've got a great climb card, which is play in reaction to an enemy plane within 12 inches climbing for advantage. Do. The enemy plane must pass a manoeuvre test to succeed. So,
Yeah.
yep. Now,
I've also just realised that I could have played home advantage.
which is,
Discard a boom chit.
well, you can do it next to them, can't you? So with this one, it says discard. It's got discard on the bottom of the card. So can I get this back?
You can on a successful pilot test.
So successful pilot test,
Which is, there's a symbol on the bottom of the card.
which is the 2 arrows to go.
There's another symbol on the bottom of the card.
A plane.
Yeah, so you're using that plus your pilot skill. So it's 7. If you get a 6, you get
3
it back.
because it was the plane that used it.
Yeah.
So 4, so 7, yeah. 6, get it back. So no, so that's discarded. Now, well, that is that turn done. So cards again, back up to 3. Got an aircraft trait, which is same card again. Great stuff. So
I
I'll
won't be using that, so I'm going to discard it.
I'm not going to get it now, so get that one as well back. Excuse me. So I'll take these over here because at the end of the day, it does matter me.
I've took the ones closest to us.
Yeah. So now back again, starting with advantage pilots, to which give your Spitfire an advantage.
Do that. Oops, sorry.
That's right.
And he is going to have a shot at your Messerschmitt.
This one,
Yep.
because he can't shoot this one because it's advantage as well.
Yeah.
That now, that arc puts you in the rear
Or side.
or side, so you can choose.
Yeah, I believe so.
Is that okay?
I mean, I've got more of your side than I have rear. If you see what I've, like,
No, you proper right down the middle, I
if
think.
you look at the arcs from yours, that side.
Yeah, you definitely in that one, then yeah, in the side. Sorry?
We're gonna fuck you up, man!
No. Oh, he's actually got a 6. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh. Right, so we've got 1 6. So that's another boom.
So I'll get a boom.
Well, I'm going to need a lot more booms than you.
Now, my defence dice is
6.
6. Yeah. So still going. I don't get no modifiers. So only from behind. So all I need is a 6 then.
Yeah, the only modifiers for shooting are if you're double 6s.
So I've got that 6 again. That's still good.
Okay.
Now saying that, with my reinforcements I should be getting,
Yeah.
really, I'm on that 8 already, really, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good then. Right. So next is my advantage. So with that, it is my number 5. So easiest way of doing this one is if I do a manoeuvre, which is the 180 turn, I'll get behind him. That does put me neutral. To which I can't shoot an advantage plane, but I'll be behind him, which will knock you to disadvantage, which means I'll be able to shoot. So, if you pass me the...
I don't think I'll make it, but...
No, well, I need 7 for range, don't I?
So you're declaring it?
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
Okay.
So my 7
Ooh.
puts me right up your behind.
Like up with Jackson.
Yeah, so puts me there. Puts me neutral. Puts you disadvantaged. Because I'm in that arc. If I wasn't in that arc, then I wouldn't have you then, would I? So not only that die, but also means my number 3 hit if I miss. So, poor guy. We are doing shooting. So, that's the shooting, which is 1, and pilot skill, which is 5. So that's 6 dice, I believe. Needing that 6. So we've got a 6 again. I'm doing good again these 6s, aren't I?
I'm going to play home advantage.
Yep.
Ignores it. Because otherwise I'll be going home.
Pretty much.
Then try and stop it. Only 1 6, so I get...
So the home advantage stops you from getting that boom chip, yeah?
Yeah. And, well, I'm guessing I'll roll that now. So I'll do my save first. Which I've succeeded.
Now, if you had failed that save, you would have been destroyed and you would have got a boom chip anyway, wouldn't you?
And then I'd have to see if that came back to actually...
Yeah, this is what you're going to see if it comes back.
I get it back, so then I could have used it again to discard that boom chip.
Yeah. So that's quite well done. Next is other advantage planes, which is only my number 5, but number 4 at the back there. So with that one, we'll come round to your side with dice. We forgot about our tokens as well. Well, I have. So here's him gone. So moving around. So, same again then. We'll go up to the 6 mark.
This is very depressing since...
This one is, yeah. So, do that turn. That should put me in range quite nicely. Yeah, and that makes me still at advantaged. But sure, disadvantage.
Are you in shooting range?
I'm in shooting range, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What a shame.
So thankfully I didn't have to burn advantage or anything. Puts you down there. So, we're doing pilot skill, which is 4. Then, the attack dice, which is 1. So 5 dice. This sounds very familiar.
Plastic Mohicans.
That's it. Oh, that was a great film. Very long that as well. So I need another 6. There's that 6. So you're doing that to stop the boom chip from being hit. Do you want to see if that comes back? Or is that at the end of the turn?
You do it at... It says you do it at the end, but that's only like in your activation, so I'm not sure when you do it. So... Saved it.
Yeah.
That, which is a... What the fuck's that mean?
Alright, have a look. So we've got an interesting symbol on this card, which is a picture of a
I
map.
just presumed it was a normal test. Unless it means you actually get rid of it. If you get rid of it, then I've lost.
So these Germans definitely doing a number on you, aren't they?
They are. Very much so.
I just realised I've got another German number 3 over there in advantage as well. So Matthew is just checking what's going off with one of these cards. And hopefully it's not too much of a confusing. Could it be the map symbol is because it's a theatre card and it's a symbol for a theatre card? I've got a symbol on here with 3 arrows and a curved arrow. That could be for doctoring. You've got an ace on the back of there if you turn it around. It's an ace card. An ace skill. You've got a normal plane on that one, if you turn it around, it's an aircraft trait. So chances are, all the aircraft traits have the same symbol.
No, because some have got nothing. It might be. Might well be. Yeah, all the things have got a map symbol.
There you go, it shows what type of card it is.
Ah, so you've been doing that wrong then. It isn't a manoeuvre test to retain the card. You discard it.
If it's got discard, you discard.
Yeah, yeah. What it says is what it says.
Yeah.
I just presumed it. So yeah, I've lost.
So,
Because that should have gone boom. Which
There
means
we
I
go.
took the boom chit, and all my planes have just peeled off.
so
That's
that's the game.
the game.
So for those viewers that have just missed that, looking at these cards then, if it has got discard written on the bottom of it, you discard it. You cannot get it back. If it has not got a discard, for example,
It
we'll
says
show
pilot
you here.
test.
We've got
pilot test.
that has got discard. Regardless, after you use it, you discard it. And as Matt said with pilot test, we've got true grit. That has got on the bottom of it pilot test, which means you can do a pilot test. If you pass it, you keep the card. So there we go. Because Matt's card did not have pilot test on the bottom of it, it just has discard.
See, what was confusing me was, you know, the ones
The
you get in
symbols.
the symbol,
Yeah.
the symbol of the plane, and then it says retaining the action cards.
Mhm.
So, manoeuvre test, roll a number of dice equal to the sum of the star and the manoeuvre. I actually presumed that meant manoeuvre test.
No, but that's a type of card then.
So that just means it's an aircraft card.
Yeah.
It's got an aeroplane. The problem is that they've got a similar symbol.
Yes, but it's not the exact same. So
So it isn't the
that
exact
was
same.
the mistake.
Yeah.
It was actually say manoeuvre test,
Yeah.
pilot test, whatever. So there we go.
That's it. So my planes bug out, go back and land and reload.
Yeah.
Yours
Happily flying around and
after flying around going, let's find some other targets like a farm and blow the shit out of it.
So, quick game.
It is actually a lot quicker when you're using the correct rules.
Yes. The only mistake we made in this game was when to discard cards. But otherwise, we played this correctly. And it shows you do not need to kill the planes to actually win this. All you need to do is get those hits.
I suppose what it's saying is, I just ran out of bullets,
Yeah.
so I've flown home. I've had a few aircraft shot down. 2. Because he gets shot down. So I had two aircraft shot down.
I'd also have those 2 extra planes if they came on as well.
And you've had the extra planes at the start, so you'd have been on 7. So you'd have been.
That
Probably,
definitely would have put you at a disadvantage, that, wouldn't it?
it's very hard for. Although, if you were to do it using the points rules, you could very easily have been at a disadvantage yourself. Because I could have gone all pilot skill 2 Spitfires, which are like 70 points, and you could have gone
High skills.
high skill Messerschmitts, which makes yours like hundreds of points.
Yeah, you will always run.
So you could have ended up with. Although the interesting thing there is, if you knew what theatre you were playing in and what era, you could take 3 level 5 Messerschmitts and then play that Doctrine card at the start and end up with 2 more level 5 Messerschmitts.
Exactly. So it works into one of those games. You could have low pointage and lots of planes at a low pilot skill. The only problem you have is you lose your initiative each turn.
Yeah.
If you were doing high pilot skills, you get to go first all the time, but you're not got that many. So it's one of those mixtures, isn't it? It's just getting that right. So in that kind of sense, it's a bit similar to X-Wing. Because of X-Wing as well, you're doing the pilot skills, aren't you?
You are. What I like with this game rather than X-Wing is that it's still possible to go before a higher skill.
Yeah.
In X-Wing, the higher pilot skill goes first all the time.
All the time, but now it's taken the advantages, the neutral advantage.
If you can manage to get some sort of hit on an ace, or outmaneuver him and then get a hit on the ace, then you can actually shoot the ace down without any trouble.
Yeah.
With all your advantage number 2s or something. You shit all over him.
So I'll quickly grab these cards back up. So it is actually quite nice playing a proper full game that rather than just the box standard scenario.
Yes.
Although saying that, we still have in a sense done a box standard scenario, but with more planes. Like I was saying earlier on, whenever it has whenever it's come to actually doing a demonstration, a demo, we've only done about 3 planes a piece. So it's been very, very small. It's always gone very quickly. But that's generally the idea of a demo game. You just give a little small, quick go of it, just to give people enough of a taste to try it. So that is what we have for this evening, I believe. Was there anything else you were wanting to do with this, or was?
I was going to look at twin-engined planes, but it's now 11, and I wanted to get the information from the Kickstarter onto our page.
Yes.
So if we call it there.
Yeah, because we've already done a good 2 hours chunk of this. It turned out about an hour and a half gameplay. Obviously, we were still doing unusual babbling on. So, if you were to play this exact game again and just got straight into it, it would be very quick. So, never take what we're doing as how long it's going to take to play the game.
Yeah, because we're rubbish.
Yeah.
What I will say though before we sign off is. is. I've run out of Vimto.
I know, I was saying that I've run out of.
There's not even dregs in the bottom.
Oh. Well, you probably should have, didn't you?
So what I'll say is, to anybody who's watching this video on YouTube,
Yes.
we are hoping to move into the shop next door through that wall there.
Not by literally.
We're just going to get a bulldozer.
Yeah, run head first into the wall, smash through, go, oh yeah!
Long and short of it is we've been offered the business by the person who owns it because he's had some bad news. So we're running like a little group at the minute to try and raise money to put a deposit down to get a commercial mortgage on it. We've been told it's very profitable. We haven't seen the accounts yet, but he's a pretty honest person, which is weird for a businessman. But we're going to get the accounts as soon as possible. I'm going to be running, like, I've got a thing on the page to buy like shares in his business in a way to help us raise money, but also we were going to do a Kickstarter which got turned down by Kickstarter, so I'm just going to put the information up on our main page, on Last Bastion's main Facebook page. so people can see it and what the options are. So that is going to be open for people who don't want to actually buy shares but can help. You'll get something in return. So I'll be putting it up tonight, and it'll be live and ready to see when you've watched this video.
For the next couple of weeks as well, you might get a bit tired of hearing it, but we will be saying this on the end of each video as well, just to help get it out there as well, rather than just leave it to the one video. Because at the end of the day, the more videos you put it onto, the more chance of getting seen, the more reaction.
And obviously the bonus of us moving next door is that we'll get the main shop area, and we'll be moving their business into the outbuildings out back, because they don't need the shop. You just use it as a front.
Which is 2 stories?
2 stories. We'll have space to have an actual setup with permanent cameras. We'll make a little room with a 6-foot table with cameras in it, computer in there. Probably your phone is the connection, because we'll have shit internet still.
Internet, yeah. Because what it means as well, it means we won't be just restricted to Sunday nights, because the reason why we've chose Sunday nights is because it's an empty night, no one comes down. Yes, it does mean we're losing some viewers on Sunday evening due to late night people starting work on Monday morning. But it means if we go next door, different nights, Fridays, Thursdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, we can go upstairs, which will be cut off to the rest of the public, and can have a quiet game where you've not got other people's games in the background, which is a big bonus to if you wanted to hear what's actually going off in a game or live stream that we're doing.
It'll be a nice little setup, so that's good.
Yes, it should be quite nice.
So yeah, it's all going to help us to basically get better.
Yeah.
So yeah, fingers crossed.
Tournaments as well.
Tournaments, yeah. Tournaments,
leagues, easily.
Proper
Easily
demo
in that
tables set
place.
up, all sorts.
I mean, the shop front we got at the moment in this place is about half the size of the bottom floor next door.
A third.
A third.
I counted the paving slabs outside,
Yeah.
and I think there was 7 paving slabs in front of our shop, and there's like 20 odd in front of us.
Yeah, but don't forget those. Ours go further back.
His back wall finishes where our back wall finishes.
That's the till area.
So
That's the till area where our till area is basically.
yeah, no, but he's got the storeroom out back.
Yeah, but you're not going to knock down the wall, though, are you?
Why not?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we're definitely a better place. Jesus, yeah.
Put archways in. Make
So,
them look like a castle archway.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Stone,
That would be proper
like
gaming hall material.
Warhammer World made them out of like hard foam.
Well, you might need much as long as you still got the main shape there.
They did like hard foam, shaped hard foam, and
Just
then just painted it with like sandy coloured paint.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that definitely does.
That was before they had the refurb, because it was like Warhammer World was an inside of a castle courtyard.
So
that was quite cool.
There you go. Then we'll definitely have plenty of space to run whatever you want.
I'm also
Whatever you
planning
need.
to, if it is as profitable as it makes out and we do buy it, I'm also planning to extend the upstairs right through to the back,
Yeah.
so that the upstairs, it might be that the upstairs is the gaming place and we are in the storeroom with our bits and bobs.
Yeah, but we'll definitely have.
We'll basically choose the place that's nearest to the internet connection, so we can directly connect to the internet
Yeah,
rather than using Wi-Fi.
That's going into specifics, but generally we'll have lots of space for everything. Specifics, Atlantic, oceans, seas.
Yeah, there's all sorts of plans. Just need to get the building first, so
Yeah.
you'll be getting updates on that, and hopefully
As we
we'll be
go.
doing a video when we get it of actually just going around it and going, look at what we just got.
Yeah.
So,
So join us next week though. We are doing the Games Workshop. Oh, I keep saying it, but I'm not 200 convinced that's what it's called.
Nautical Imperialis.
There we go. Aeronautica Imperialis.
I don't know if that's what it's called. It could be called Aeronautical Up Your Arses.
Basically, it's the Games Workshop equivalent of this. So that is on Sunday as always. That's going to be an unboxing. If we're lucky, we might get a game in as well.
Now,
If
what
not-
we will be doing is comparing it to this.
Yes, definitely.
Because this, I actually thought this played quite nicely.
Well, no, it's
Now we're using the right rules, it plays quite nicely.
now we know how to play properly. It's quite easy. But yeah, it's one. You've seen us play this. We've not been too bogged down with things. It's simplistic. But yes, we will compare it to the Games Workshop one.
You say simplistic. It's simple enough to enjoy it without spending 3 hours going, what's going on?
Ah, see now, Drakemere. That's a good point, because I was wondering that myself, and only just the Tyranid. Right, Drakemere has put, I want to see if there's a Tyranid expansion for it one day. Now, I was wondering about this as well. At the moment, they've only got Orcs
And Imperial.
and Imperial.
I believe Aeronautical Imperialis was set over Armageddon, if I'm not mistaken.
So that would just be Orcs and Imperials, wouldn't it?
Don't quote me on that, but from what I remember of the Forge World one, I don't believe there was many other than Orcs and Imperial.
But still, though, it would be nice, though, wouldn't it? If
Hell
they did expand it
I
into all
would
of it.
love to have a Tyranid High Fleet fly over and just rinse everything.
Well, you know, because that'll pretty much be the.
Although you just have loads of harpies flying around, wouldn't you? Just miniature harpies.
Well, that would be the equivalent, wouldn't it? The harpies flying around.
And harridans.
Mm.
With some stupid rule about spore mines bombarding the planet or something.
No, spore mines would be a bit like what are those mines they had in the clouds? They had like blimps.
You're not on about the barrage balloons, are you?
Yeah, I think they were probably something like that, wouldn't they?
The barrage balloons weren't actually what I thought they were for. You'll be surprised. It actually tells you in this.
Yeah, what go on. Barrage balloons then?
I always thought barrage balloons were there to get in the way of the planes.
Yeah.
So when you're flying along, barrage balloon, I've got to dodge the barrage balloon.
Yeah, you got to.
Which is why they tried to shoot them down on the way in. The fighters tried to shoot the barrage balloons down on the way in. I didn't realise, it's freaking obvious when you realise though.
Bombs.
They've got a steel cable attached to them.
Yeah.
All the way from the barrage balloon down.
Yeah.
Barrage balloon is a high level, and where do fighter planes normally fly?
Low.
So what are they going to crash into?
They're going to go straight into that cable.
It's a high tension steel cable, and it was designed for catching out enemy fighters.
So
barrage balloons up high, the fighters have come in low.
Not see that cable.
They can't see the cable. They fly straight
So
into it.
basically, what they were is tripwires.
Obviously, the barrage balloon is there as well because it's going to stop the bombers being able to make a run because the barrage balloon is right over the cities.
So that's actually worked on two levels then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's one to stop the bombers.
So, like, say the bombers come in low to try and escape the barrage balloon.
You've still got the
They
cable.
hit the cables.
Ah.
They go too high, it puts them off. It puts all because they've got to fly at a certain altitude
To actually get the calculations
to get
right.
the calculations right. If they fly too high, they miss the target. So it's really kind of opened it up for me because I just presumed barrage balloons were there to get in the way with the balloon itself, but it's actually the cable.
So there we go.
So,
Nice bit of trivia for you. So as we were saying, so Aeronautica Imperialis next week unboxing. If we don't get around to playing a game, it'll be the week after that we'll do a game for it. So that is us done for night, fellas. And well, it's the 6 weeks holidays now over and done with. So we're back to usual standards of both me and Matt doing it, which is always good. Unless Matt,
Usual standards.
yeah,
Usual low standards.
low. So yeah, tune in next week, guys.